Dr. C. I'm Dawn George, and this is my work area. Just wanted you to see, and I have my structures list right here. Okay, so this is the head of the fetal pig. Extends from the external nares to here, which inferior would be the neck region or cervical area. And this is the trunk region. And the trunk is composed of the thorax and the abdomen region, and caudal to that is the tail region. My pig is a female because she lacked the urogenital opening here. However, she did have one here posterior to the anus, and this is the genital papilla here. The axial skeleton region consists of the head, the trunk, and the neck. The skull would be this area here. The vertebral column would be on the posterior midline of the axial skeleton. The thoracic cage would be here. It protects as a skeletal framework for the chest. The appendicular skeleton region would be the limbs, the limbs, pelvis, and the scapulae here. The humerus would be superior to the ulna and radius. It will be in here. The femur would be inserts in the pelvis, and it's the only thigh bone. The tibia is between the knee joint and the ankle joint, the long bone. The joint capable of flexion would be the knee, and this is the knee right here, and this would be capable of flexion. And so internally, we have the pectoralis major, the most superficial of the pectoral muscles, and I tried to cut it right here. If you can see that, the latissimus dorsi runs from the spine and inserts narrowly in the humerus, giving the forelimb great power. The deltoids, I know there's one in man, but I read there was two in the pig, and I don't know if that's but it covers the scapula, and if it is two, there's the acromial-deltoid and the spinal deltoid. And the rectus abdominis, it runs parallel muscles that are in the mid-ventral area, and this would be underneath here. The transverse muscles, the most innermost of the abdominal muscles, would run here. And the gluteus medius would be here, and most powerful muscle for the pig. And it also extends from the ilium, originates at the ilium, and inserts into the femur. Okay, so the covering on the spinal cord is the dura mater, and that is the outermost of the meninges. It covers, it's a tough collagenous sheath fiber that is there for covering and making sure it separates the central nervous system from the vertebral column. And the difference between gray and white matter is myelination. White contains myelin, giving it the white color. The gray does not have a lot of myelin, so it's dull, and it's also the integration system. Insulin regulates glucose by stimulating cells to absorb the fatty acids, the amino acids, and the glucose. So they absorb it, and they either metabolize it or they store it. It also antagonizes glucagon, and it helps synthesize glycogen in the liver. And that also helps with the synthesizing the glycogen, the fats, and the proteins, helps with cell differentiation and growth. What's unique about the endocrines, the glands, some of them are ductless, except for the gonads. They have an exocrine, they're exocrine and endocrine. Also, they have a lot of capillaries, and I'm rushing because I want to make sure I get this all in. They also, what I think is pretty cool is that like the heart can secrete hormones, and that's the thing, they secrete hormones in the blood, chemical messengers, at a target. Their target cells are often at a different location from their where they originated from. Okay, I'm sorry I had to cram it in 5 minutes. Thank you so much, Dr. C. I appreciate it.